So I can't really be going for too long today. I have a appointment at 2. And usually when I stop stream, I kind of don't want to continue stream. So... Wonderful. Who can I up at the moment? Maria, Barden. I'll do Maria. Hopefully. Mister. So, I did grab... Since the last time I streamed this game, I grabbed a new mic stand and microphone. So hopefully I'm crisp. Also, let me actually increase the volume of this one. Nope, that one. Yeah, that sounds better. But yeah, mic stand, I kind of like. It's one of the mount-it ones, but it has like a rudimentary cable management system, which I like. I don't accidentally swipe my hand and hit my cable now. That's all that matters. Because zip ties only went so far on a spring-loaded one. Mister, is Mr. Norris there? Do you think he could help me make a sign?
Yeah.
Okay, my heart is already beating real fast. I'm a little nervous.
Aha!
Oh-ho! A present, you say? And no cheap trinket either. But one that requires my assistance to create. You can help, right? We need the best, so I came to you. Color me intrigued. You've piqued my interest, so I must oblige.
Really?
You really mean it? The design. I believe it was your work, isn't it, young miss? I am thus inspired. I vaguely remember his voice. I don't remember what do ultimately. So, sorry in advance. Such lively work in vibrant colors. A truly innovative schematic.
Genius!
My girl, you're quite the budding artisan, are you not? This sign is sure to brighten up even the gloomiest avenues and grayest boulevards. Thank you very much. Ah, yes. I know I've got a fine cut of wood around here. I was destined for this purpose. It should be crafted in a way that repels both rain and ravenous bugs alike. Yes.
Amazing.
Wow, Mr. Norris is really helping us. I can't believe it. Glad we asked him.
Yeah.
I really hope Miss Fabienne likes it. I didn't ask her before we started making it. I hope it won't be a bother.
Oh-ho!
Ahoy, young lady. The sign is now ready to astound the people of the city. It should be installed at the optimal angle, so I will need to handle that myself, certainly. To the honeybee.
Let's go.
Hurry, mister, let's go. Oh, also, yesterday, I didn't even stream. I got 3 new followers. So, in advance, I know they got sent from Loki's stream, mostly because I was in there shooting the shit and he was talking me up way too much. But thanks, Loki. I do appreciate that. Phoenix Kurai, the Blackened One, and JDS 4578. I do appreciate you 3. So, thank you for that. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoy the time you're following me. If not, I mean, it's always unfollow. As shitty as that may seem, I'd rather you have a better time than not a good time at all. Anyway, I'll install the sign now, so step back and leave me space to work.
Wow.
There's Fabienne, Maria, why am I blanking on his name? The Papa, and again, Rido. That's funny. Oh, it's so sparkly. An astute observation, little miss. But there's more work to this work than good looks. There's more to this work than good looks. There you go. She's built to last as well. I've outdone myself once again, as I'm sure you'll all agree.
Maria!
Maria, have you returned home? Run, Eurus. She's gonna kick your ass. Look, Miss Fabienne, I asked Mr. Neuris to make this sign for you. You said the sign was too old, so do you like the one we made instead?
Right.
Maria designed it herself. So if you don't like it, blame her. Or if you don't like it, go ahead and tell that to a child. Oh, Maria, you did this for me.
Thank you.
Thank you, of course. I absolutely adore it.
Oh, good.
I'm so glad.
Wonderful.
It's a truly wonderful sign. So well built, too. It's a perfect way for the inn to greet new guests. Just look at all those smiling faces. If he could use... It's still early, okay? That's my excuse. If he could see you now... Oh, why, he might even shed a tear.
Huh?
Oh no, Miss Fabienne, are you crying? Pay it no mind, dear. This sign is so bright, my eyes are still jesting.
You all.
Now then. Okay, what would be funny is if she's like, God damn, that sign's ugly. Ruining my establishment. I've spent years on this. Shedding tears for that. It's like, I don't want to tell a child that it sucks. Which brings me to a question, like, at what age do you tell a child they suck at something? Like, do better. Now then, how about a feast? On the house, of course. To thank you all for this. You'll come in and eat, won't you?
Oh.
Oh, of course, of course. It would be quite rude to turn around for your drink, and would it not? Would it not? There you are.
Oh, good.
I need to remember, like, slight posh sound. I'm glad. Mega Man Legends. Mission complete! Mission, make sure... Why did I go for Fabian? Mission, make sure everyone's okay. Was a huge success.
Yeah.
Yeah, our sign made sure Miss Fabienne is okay, right? She said she liked it, but she was crying. People even cry when they're happy. You're right, Miss Fabienne was really happy, huh? Am I just like Papa now?
Certainly.
I think you already outdone him.
Huh?
I'm not that good. Will you come back to help me again, mister? When you're here, I can do my best.
You know.
You know, when you give me pictures of your journey. I'm always surprised. I've never seen anything else except this place in the sky. Well, your pictures always teach me about so many places on the outside. It makes me really happy and excited to look at them. I want everyone else to have fun too. I want to give that feeling to a lot of people.
By the way.
There's so many people around here that there's always crying or they're getting upset. Everyone is sad, in trouble and lonely. Both grown-ups and kids, everyone is suffering, just like I was. Too bad everyone suffers all the time. I'm sorry to break that to you, Maria. But I'm okay. So I want to make sure things are okay for everybody else, too. Shake my hand, young child.
I wonder if Papa is watching.
Popper? What? Popper? Okay. Got 3 slots for healers. I want to make sure that boy's feeling okay too.
Maria!
Maria, could you come here and help me serve the food? Okay, let's go. I can't wait to eat. After shaking a small child's hand, I went back to my runner. I'm kidding. I ate food. Because who would turn down some food? Okay. You... Ismay I can talk to. What do I need for you? I need to tell him. Courage. So I need level 4 courage? Which I don't have. Thanks. Let's go to Heismay.
Apologies.
I actually really do like this new mic stand. This is actually the first stream I've used it. Ah, it's you. Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. I've been thinking of the Ujif village. In some ways, there may be no better place for my son to finally rest. But I've been away for so long. Can't say if they'll still accept me. I'm practically a stranger now.
Yes.
Right then. I suppose I'll stop wasting time dithering and get myself ready. The place is just to the east of Martira. The village is hidden, so I'd prefer quite an careful approach by carriage. I'll guide us. Okay.
In days gone by,
Hasn't changed a bit. Yep, this is my hometown. Apologies for dragging you all this way.
Tadari,
Tadari, it's me, Heismay. I've returned and I've something to discuss. I wonder why these sections aren't voiced at this point. I've known Tadari for a long time, you see. He's the leader of the village.
just
Although I should warn you now that you'll not be welcomed here. You might feel some hostility in the air.
Hey,
Nothing I'm not used to.
I apologize.
Oh, yes. The Elden experience, I suppose. Nonetheless, I do apologize. Heismay, is that you? You're looking gray in the ears, my friend. As if the years were any kinder to you, Tadari. I heard you left the Royal Knights, but it's good to see you again. Who's this?
He is
This is Rido the 15th, a traveling companion of mine. He's standing in the tournament for the throne.
nice to meet you.
Wait. Is that why you'd come back to the village?
no.
No, I came to see the cemetery. I'm trying to find a place where my son can rest. Ah, your boy's gone on ahead then. He passed away before I could bring him here. At the very least, I thought I might let him rest somewhere with a view of the village. He loved running with the wind in his face. Surely, I thought, he'd like the hill. I know it's not something the villagers would easily accept, but
Yes.
I see. Well, it sounds like a wonderful idea to me. I don't know what voice I want for Tadari. Let me move this so I can mute it faster when I cough. Not when. Or not if, but when. Okay. But you know the cemetery is sacred to the village. I fear you might be right. I'm not certain how they'll respond. Would you allow me to take the urn? I imagine that seeing it will prompt their cordiality, if not sympathy.
Please.
All right. Thank you.
Here,
I always used to train here when I was young. Look closely, and you'll see this tree is riddled with claw marks. I know because it was my claws that left them. Brings back memories. Of course, having shaken the trees, I'd get a swarm of bugs coming down on my head. And of course, I'd go whinging. Whinging? Whinging. Yep. To Tadari about it. A little crybaby Heisme. Having trouble imagining it? No! That's the best part. Just a deep as fuck voice. Tadari, I kicked a tree and bugs started coming after me. God, that would be hilarious. The villagers are here. They watch us from the shadows. If you focus and listen, you'll hear them too. He didn't leave voluntarily. He was stripped of his knighthood, wasn't he? And now he wants his child buried here? The boy wasn't even born in the village. Do you hear? Sounds like you're not welcome here. Exactly within my expectations, then. If they decline, let's withdraw without a fuss.
Heisman.
I've explained the situation to the younger villagers. Seemed like nobody had a problem with giving your son a place here. Indeed. Thank you. Master Tadari. The urn of bones, it's gone. What? What's the meaning of this? A fallen knight brings shame to the village. Her voice from somewhere. Tadari was just too afraid to refuse him, that's all.
Hey.
Stop hiding and show yourself. I'm sorry, Heisme, I cannot excuse the villagers' behavior. The village hasn't changed a bit, still rejecting outsiders, still shutting themselves away. Maybe I should have expected this. I left this place behind. I became an outcast. Maybe losing my son again is what I deserve. Still, you stood for me. You spoke in anger on my behalf. And in that is my sole salvation. I can feel his sorrow. Shaking his tiny hand. Shall I search the entire village? No stone unturned? Doubtless, the intruders would only provoke further offense, but I haven't time to waste. Sorry, I was giving someone the hammer. You have my sincerest apologies. I shall take responsibility and find that urn. It is my duty as chief. No, as one who would see justice done. There's an unease in the village for today. I think it best you leave. Very well.
Time
Well.
marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
I hear a voice. No more putting this off. I must steel myself. Stroll comes to mind, and I didn't know what voice to do for that. Oops. Backing up. Stroll. Alonzo. I do like Alonzo's, mostly because I feel like I can actually do a voice that fits him. Barden, I suck at. Let me max out Stroll, then I don't have to worry about him anymore.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, what are you up to? Ironic how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it? After all that's happened, I find myself thinking of my parents. Wonder what they would say if they see me now. Only wish I could tell them of all that's transpired.
Thanks a bunch.
Truly. Thank you. You've been such a great help. Can you point the gauntlet runner towards my village, then? Let's do this. There's also, like,
You know,
8 of my knuckles.
I'm truly blessed with good fortune.
Oh?
I was born into nobility, lived a carefree childhood, and I even survived a human attack. But more than all of that,
I don't have to read this
I've
one.
met people I can trust. I'm further blessed in friendship. Sometimes it frightens me. I question whether or not I deserve to have all this.
If you have doubts, just prove to yourself that you do.
You're right. I'm the only one who can do that, after all. After all, I was only able to help the people here because of my parents' wealth. The inheritance just happened to be in the royal capital, and the people of Harlia were coincidentally in the same place.
Luck is its own type of skill, right?
Guess I should just embrace it, yes. I don't regret using the full inheritance as I did for a moment. Given a second chance, I would do the exact same thing. But I think I defied my parents in some way. That's my only regret in all this.
I'm sure they'd have done the same.
I just don't know.
Do you not know?
Even during the attack, my parents shielded me from the fighting. They told me to get to Grand Trad with all haste. Grand Trad. Rangeef said my parents told him the same. They wanted everyone to flee to the capital. And then the merchant in the capital was the one keeping the inheritance. Is this all really coincidence?
No, your parents orchestrated it this way.
If that's true, though, do you think my parents might have intended the inheritance to be... Oh, the family treasure my father mentioned in the letter. He wasn't talking about the inheritance. He meant the people. A nobleman is the shield in his people's hands, durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. Else what value does he have? I continue to find ways I never understood my parents.
They put their faith in you.
In me. They had faith. In me. I'd always thought I'd been a worthless son to them.
You've done your parents the greatest of honors.
Have I? Father,
Just give me those points.
Mother, leave the people of Harlia in my hands. No. Leave the fate of this country to me. Someday, I will restore our home. Everyone will come back to live in peace. And I won't let anyone take it from us, ever again. But this isn't about my family. This tragedy must never be allowed to be repeated anywhere. On my pride as a noble, I swear it.
I can sense Stroll's unrivaled trust and his determination.
The proud noble Stroll by...
Skipping all those. Stroll
I'm going
Max.
to change the future with you.
When Stroll attacks a human-type monster, critical rate greatly increases. And Stroll is ready to acquire a new heroic embodiment. What is that supposed to mean?
Thank you. My hope is only a step behind a clear conscience. My parents' mantra has never been more clear to me. You
I've never
keep
heard that
moving
pronounced as
forward.
mantra.
Do what you know to be just. And I will be just a step behind, no matter what. Look back, and you will find hope. Don't forget that.
With the vision of Halia restored clear in my mind, I spent a moment enjoying the wind on my face, then returned to the others. And thanks to Stroll's strong faith in me, I now have the full support of the people of Halia. Still hasn't moved. It twitched like it wanted to. Well, nice to know I can't go further down. Dang it. Why'd they let me go that far down then? Anyone else I can talk to? No one else that can do something. So I need courage for Trauma Mama. What do I need for you? I'm not sure where they are at the moment. So hers I might be able to increase. Well, let me check any hunts.
How you feeling?
I just realized I don't know where those are supposed to be at in this village.
All right then.
Is that one?
Let's go.
I'm gonna go here, then just go straight forward.
Yeah?
2-2.
Hey,
Wait,
you. I love it.
Phantom of the Deep. What are you? Oh,
What
magic
is it
shop. You might say I have something of a connection with these sorts of places. I put in a good word for you. Yeah. I'm very okay with those. Reduces turn icon cost of guard by half. Summons shadowy projections. Able to perform 2 consecutive actions. Actions use turn icons as normal. Prevents poison. Which I kind of want some of those, honestly. Forget-me-nots. Ha, I get it. And Malice Screen prevents Hex. No. I'll grab 2 of each. I have 3 of others, but mostly 2 of each.
Now then.
Okay. I will take that. Probably could have waited for a sale. Okay.
All
Map.
right then.
So that wasn't the case. You're just the fortune teller. Arrogant seer. Wrong button.
All right then.
Is it that one? I don't know which one's the one for hunts.
See there.
Like, is it you?
Isn't this grand?
No, you're gambling. I thought it was like a scroll.
What's up?
You're the elder everyone's been whispering about, ain't you? I enjoyed the performance you gave at the exhibition of the brave. It was quite the gamble to offer the Sanctorus as your head. Took guts and probably no small amount of skill. Seems to me you've got a gift for making your own luck and swinging the odds in your favor. Take it from a gambler. Maybe you like to press that luck of yours. I'm running a special bet on tournament participants right now. Gotta take a punt. I'll give it a shot.
Hang on.
Wait, are you serious? If you lose money here, who knows how far it'll set us back? No, upset your furry friend, have I? Can't have that. How about you decide after I've explained? Alright. It's a bet on the rank of a certain young elder candidate. That would be you, mind. Your wager is... You know what? How about you pick it yourself? If you're successful, pay back double. You're betting on yourself to see how well you think you can do in the tournament. Interesting idea, ain't it?
Huh?
Is he serious? What's the catch? What are you thinking? I'll give it a shot. Nice one. Besides, if your goal is to be king, you've got to take some risks. Now then, let's gamble. What do you... August 13th. Gamble. I'm 26 right now and it's not moving. Right? Gambling addictions are real. I'm gonna do... Cause, like, the last couple quests I've done has not moved my rank at all. I'm still 26. And I have an entire village behind me. So because of that, and the 13th is... What? And I think the 13th is before the main event. I'll say 30th to 21st because of that. Excellent. Now, how much you wagering? 1,500. Go, or 15,000. Go big or go home. Right? I wish I could pump up my popularity number. Fascinating, and with that, the bargain is struck. Check the results in 5 days, and don't forget, you have to come back here to collect your money. Oh. So yeah, after the shit. Well.
Now what am I?
Hey, you.
I see.
Wait, what?
Now what am I to do?
I'm just trying to... Oh, you. What are you doing here?
Hang on. What if...
Just curious about the rock. Take a look. Anyway, do as you wish.
Isn't that...
Man, there sure are faces on that rock.
Yep.
Now what am I to
Okay.
do?
All right.
So the gambler is not the one that I thought. Is it this building? Right. Oh. It's all about the tournament. Well, dang. No bounties I can get. I mean, you could also get popular by... Never mind. I'll just let that one,
Young man.
soak. Let's...
All right then.
So... I need more... forage.
All right then.
What has the sword? Not you. No, maybe that one?
Go.
I'll check it just in case.
Right.
Oh, wait. No. Yeah.
Wonderful.
What are you? You are wisdom. I don't want wisdom. I want courage so I can talk to my trauma mama some more. Imagination.
All right then.
I don't think this town has anything I can increase my... courage with. That's what I was thinking, actually. Take over the country and just be like, all you guys love me. No, all. You guys love me. Yeah, totally. Yep. Mm-hmm. Holding up a child with a sword at their throat.
Wonderful.
I keep pressing that one for the map. I hate it. Okay. Actually, I can do... Popularity ranking map. Where was... No. You. Yep. Not save. Quest. No.
Right.
Town activities. And you'll love me until you die. Exactly. Deepen your wisdom. Are you telling me I need more wisdom? No, fuck you, fairy.
All right then. Where to?
Right?
Let's
See,
go.
I know I can increase my courage here.
So that's what.
Also, unrelated to anything, doesn't LOL fully lowercase remind you of a man drowning in an ocean? Hang on. Like... Throw that man a lifesaver. He's drowning. That's why I don't use LOL.
Good, good.
No way.
Let's get this straight. You're paying him to jump from there? You know what? Sure. You've survived dumber things than this. Good luck. Foreign coin.
All right.
That's exactly why you use it. Stop drowning people. Stupid nub. There you go. Give him a lightsaber. Lifesaver.
Time marches on. And
I'm still getting used to the
draws nearer.
amputation that I had.
Well then.
A lightsaber's the sound of forgiveness? Maybe in war.
Boy, there.
Yeah, the
Well met, eh?
I still can't I still don't know like how much pressure I put on
Wonderful.
for keystrokes on a laptop or a computer or keyboard or whatever. So occasionally I stop holding shift and I hate that
Alright,
so
then.
much. Who's in here? Who are you? Oh. Ooh, I want to. However, Barden is not as far. There's something I'd like him to look at. Sure. Yeah. So yeah, don't get a finger amputation. It sucks.
You've come.
Got something I want to show you. Yeah, have a wee bit of time.
I am gladdened.
Great. Come with me. One of these days I'll get better at that accent. Today is not that day still. Oh, yeah. I think Loki told me about that. With the toes. Look here, we've rebuilt the town's defense barriers. Not just here either, but all the entrances in town. Yeah. Fucking sucks. Because I think that happened both on the same day. 5:30, 2024. At 11:40 a.m. for me. Because I sent Loki the pictures as I was in the hospital and was like, yeah, so I'm not going to stream for a bit. Plus, we doubled the guard and deployed them throughout town. Nobody wanting to do us harm will be getting in now.
Now then.
And now I can focus on the other things. On the far more insidious threat plaguing the town. 2 weeks. You beat me by 2 weeks. You're further in the grave than I am. Again, I tried keeping my finger, and they wouldn't let me. Heart was the 31st. Yeah, I didn't hear about that one. At least you're doing okay enough to, you know, still be existing. Yeah, I had a, my whole heart thing. I was... Yeah. My whole heart thing. I was 16 when I had a heart attack. And a part of it was induced because abuse. I had pectus excavatum corrective surgery. So my chest was almost touching my spine. They ended up removing my sternum, adding a metal mesh, breaking my ribs, wiring that metal mesh to my ribs, and then put a metal strut in my chest for a year to make sure that my chest wouldn't revert back to how it was. I still have the metal mesh in my chest. But my mother was extremely abusive, so I haven't talked to her since I was 15, almost 16. And she ended up, yeah, like, she beat me into the hospital multiple times. But with this one, she ended up cornering me, punching my chest, and popped the metal mesh that is still there. And it ended up puncturing my heart. And over the span of 6 months, my heart was slowly bleeding. And when I was in school, the blood mass that formed from that ended up shifting. And that completely stopped my heart, forced me to have a heart attack when I was 16, and forced me to go into the hospital to get heart surgery. They gave me a pacemaker for about 6 months. That sucked. I had numerous seizures while I was in the hospital, too. Oh, if you think that's... Yeah, if you think that's one that'll limit it. How can I say this? The best way to explain how big of a piece of shit my mother is... She married the guy that raped my oldest sister when she was a minor, and then sold the metal strut that was in my chest for a year for extra money to buy him a ring to propose to him after she learned that he raped her. He also spent 5 years in jail because of it and got out early for good behavior. So yeah, yes. Now I can focus on other things that are far more insidious. The threat plaguing the town. Like your political opposition. Are you gonna hire someone to assassinate the person that's running against you? Just don't go to Dalton. Like the people who oppose you? Something like that. And they're fairly powerful, I'm sorry to say. When one of them has a following, well, getting rid of them can be just a bit of a toughie.
This is...
The hell are you doing in this town, Baldwin?
Huh?
Sir Gastro? Okay. Nobody like Bowie on Discord too. If you want to shoot that question my way. I'm in the village. If you respond to one of the roles, the role assignments in, as a troll, that's what gets the brothel, so my little section.
unlocked, which I don't really update much. And when I do, it's kind of a troll.
Sir Gastro, what business brings you here? Don't play the fool, bud, and explain this special taxes plan of yours. Oh, well, plan was right necessary to build the barrier you see here before you.
Seriously?
Spending the people's money so carelessly. We have no need for such defenses. Do you honestly believe Mortira will be attacked?
What now?
We're not to be prepared for anything. Do you not agree? Besides, aren't you the one who's doling out funding from donations to the town's leading figures? Surely you had a cause.
What?
Okay. So you've seen some of the dumb posts that I did. Like, for my introduction or the about me in the brothel, I just put the lyrics to Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Where did you hear that?
In other words,
Not only did I hear about it, I managed to recover those very funds, and that's why these barriers were finished ahead of schedule. In truth, I'm grateful to you, Sir Gastro.
what did you say?
You mock me? You'll regret making an enemy of me. Out of my way.
He just punched a child.
How dare he push a wee laddie. Hey, are you alright there? There, you're not hurt. Now head on home.
Yeah, I joined a bit, I want to say about a bit over a year ago now. I joined it before my finger amputation. We're both elders in it. You're just more elder than I am. Scary armor is attacking, it's talking.
What?
Wait, don't be frightened. He ran away. Am I really that scary to follow? Scary a fellow? Nay, he's just fallen victim to Godot's snaky little machinations. I've got to keep my guard up.
Then,
And I must prove to Godot that no injustice will be happening on my watch. I mean, you don't blame the child's outburst on Gastro, do you?
all right.
Well, I can admit that one was partially my fault. But I tell you, I shudder to even think about that man being governor.
The truth is,
I mean, I'll confess that he was the clergyman I thought would do well in the position. Because I thought him a splendid fellow at first, but in truth, he's a scoundrel. Who only wants to control the town. Honestly, thinking about it all, maybe I'm not such a great judge of character. First Lady Joanna and now Gastro. I've got some naivete in me, and it seems to just invite tragedy.
if so then,
If I want to fix this, I cannot show any more mercy. Which is why I got a spy on Gastro.
Nicely done.
I mean, ultimately, it's a good idea.
Right? A little snoop is how I managed to get a hold of that bribe. What's been discussed.
I suppose.
We need a place. Safety above all else. Can't have folks like Gastro just prowling about. You know, it's for your sake too that I'm cleaning up this town.
You hear me?
Don't you see? I want to unite the people under your banner. That requires removing certain obstacles.
Really amazing.
Thank you, that's very reassuring. I'm glad you appreciate it. I'll direct more of my efforts to it then. And I won't feel truly fit to be governor until I repay your favor and preserve the peace. Shake my hand. Thank you.
It's not enough. It could yet
Proof
be
defense.
improved.
The whole party is in the back row. Okay. Occasionally, as one day ends, another begins. Bardo will send a parcel. Sweet. I'm very glad I picked him instead of fucking Alonzo. Well, no time like the present. I'll have to take my leave of you for today. Apologies. There's a chicken in the background.
Right.
Hey, that guard keeps looking over here. I know. I can't even relax in my own home anymore. I thought if we left things to Barden, we'd finally have some peace and quiet. I decided to return to the group. Nito Torpedo. Let's see. What ones? There we go.
Incredulous.
All right then. Where to?
Oh, going back to Martira.
Let's go.
I want my courage up so I can talk to my trauma mama. $500 this time.
Good, good.
It's like $370 last time. Yes, I made my mind up about that. Gambling stall silver.
All right.
Also, said something about my courage. But my courage still improved by making the attempt. Okay.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Letter and a package from
Have a
Barden.
look.
Hope this package has made it to you safely, and that you'll find its contents useful. However I can assist you, I will. Great fairy dust. Please and thank you.
Well then.
Okay. Talk to Alonzo this time. No, my remote. It hit the volume button on my TV. What are you up to? I've been waiting. Would you mind coming to see? Coming with me to see the landowner. Sure.
Thank you.
Great. My network already has the info. I'll send the final go-ahead. That'll ensure that the landlord takes a certain little-used path, so he won't be disturbed. Now, the curtain rises. Alonzo, what are you doing here? What are you planning? Have you heard? Little bird told me that your daughter has a man she fancies. What was his name again? Oh, right. Kikulis. Did you say your goodbyes to her before you left? Or had she gone out somewhere?
You bastard!
What have you done to my daughter, you cur? Hang on. Okay. What have you done to my daughter, you cur? What happens to your precious daughter depends on you. Tell your guards to give us a little space.
Now!
What are you after? My life? If you're offering it, sure. But there's something I want more. Tell me. Where do your desires truly lie?
What?
My desires? The hell are you getting at? To get into your purse strings. I had to use everything at my disposal to look into you. What I found was rather discomforting. Allegedly, you committed several atrocities in various villages. Yet, many villagers still respect you. I'd assumed you used money to force to make them submit, but I was wrong. Perhaps you've hidden your true intentions this whole time. Explain yourself. She's 5 years younger than me, yes? She's quite lovely when she smiles, just like her mother. With such a beautiful little family at stake, you've no choice but to obey what your conspirators told you behind closed doors. Right. You were a beloved father, an upstanding man, and they noticed. They fed you lies and flattery in return. One moment you're praised, the next threatened. And before you knew it, you've fallen in line with the oppressors of the weak, and you cannot break free. It's rather a pitiful tale, don't you think?
Silence!
What do you know? How could you possibly understand the depravity that taints this world? I have 3 daughters, and those bastards, they...
Tell me.
Don't you wish you could end this ruse? I'd have quit long ago if I could have. I don't want to be stolen from any longer. I haven't the power to change a single thing.
Ridiculous.
Sounds awfully familiar, doesn't it? Where have I heard those words before? He's looking at me like, yeah, it's the things I said, isn't it?
No.
It's the first time I've heard it. Why, didn't this charming gent right here say something like that? Not that it matters. It's all in the past now. And if I hadn't met you, I would have surely ended up just like him.
Moving on.
Well, I've learnt what I want to know. Now then, good sir, would you like a chance at redemption? I'll set your daughter free. And I'll even help you atone for your sins, so long as you agree to my terms and cooperate with me. Fine, I accept your offer. You have my word. You hear that? Alright then. It's time for the big reveal. I haven't done anything to your daughter. Actually, never even met her.
Hey.
You understand why I told you that load of rubbish, don't you? I took a gamble on you, on what you truly desire. Well, it's one mountain climbed. I predicted correctly and won my bet.
Listen.
Hold on. It should be our bet, right? Oh my. I can't tell if you're daring or dauntless. I must admit, it's quite charming. That's what I like most about you. In hindsight, I've always ran away with things and when things take a turn for the worse. Even when I tried to die, it was escape from my sins. But you've helped me figure out what I ought to do. Something only I can do. Yes, I'm a liar and a cheat. Yet I hate those who lie and cheat. I hate the very framework of the world that made me become the deceiver I am. What lies ahead will be a great conman Alonso's work of a lifetime.
Remember your vow.
For this new king, who will change this cesspit into a never-before-seen utopia. I'll pull the wool over the world's eyes, and then take it for myself. What Alonzo's words mean isn't clear. But he has resolution. Shake my hand.
I will live to my fullest potential.
Significantly reduces the magla cost of vigor. I'm sure you're dying to know what I've planned. But just bear with me for now.
Farewell.
When next we meet, I'll unveil everything in spectacular fashion. Be sure you don't delay. For now, farewell. Just Batman cape swoop. Let's see. Anyone else I can stalk? Nope. Looks like more, courage training. I want to talk to my trauma mama, damn it.
So?
However, what day is it? Idol's Day. Sales.
All right then.
Why is oh wait, that's the magic place. Yes. Right?
What is it you need?
Boom. I've always wanted to do that to someone. Not even a smoke grenade or anything that causes smoke. Like, get a lot of flint and kind of tape it up, pack it down. Or grind it, pack it down, kind of like a poppet. And then slap it onto the ground behind them real hard. And then as they're looking in that direction, either that or dazed from looking at the pop, run. I've always wanted to do that. Grab 20. Of each. Okay. I know I have the money to, but I just don't like... Bleh. I don't like needing...
Let's go.
Or having too many healing items. Like, sure, the ability's there. But... Cooking ingredient.
Real cheap.
Real cheap.
Young man.
What are you selling?
Well then.
Sure.
Talk.
I'll bite.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you kindly.
Hey. I knew it.
Oh, wrong area.
The goods are cheap today.
What I used to do, like this was after high school, get a strip of like cotton t-shirt, maybe an inch by 8 inches, and roll it into a ball, poke some thread through it, and get it uniform in a ball, and then douse it in lighter fluid, then light that on fire. Most people did in my high school when I was a senior was hollow out a watermelon, fill it with lighter fluid, and then smack it with a golf club. That was hilariously terrifying. I was definitely far away from it, but I watched it. Oh, wait. Selling things. Thank you. Wait, anything to appraise? Okay. Rod. And not as good of a rod. Increases fire attack strength and increases electric attack strength. Okay. Mage agility wave when equipped. Okay. I think that's the AoE for entire party.
for agility up. So evasion and accuracy. Let's see.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Back to Martira. I want to jump, god damn it. Off ball open. Yeah. Reasons like that is why Strike Anywhere matches are really hard to find now. Well, granted, I haven't really looked in like 10 years, but still.
Good, good.
Hey.
I'll do this. Let's see if they still do first person with this. Yep.
Oh.
Horn coin.
All right.
I just want to talk to my trauma mama. At your own risk. What? Challenge the test of courage at the highest difficulty. Okay. Oh no, that's gonna make it. No.
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh yeah, definitely not. If anything, poppets under the
Well then.
I forget what they're called. They have a specific name. The little points that hit the toilet bowl from the toilet seat, the 4 little points on most of them. Put poppets under those. I condone that. Do it. That's funny.
Well met, eh?
What do I need for you?
I'm just incredulous.
Sorry.
Seek training? Then I'm afraid I must apologize right now. I have some things I'd like to ponder alone.
Thank you.
Obliged, but this is a place that... this is not a place to speak as freely as I wish. Since night's today... Looks like now's not the time. Maybe I'll ask her again when we travel out of town. Okay, so I just can't continue with hers at the moment. What do I need for yours?
How can it be?
Eloquence. Not now.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
I can't do that courage one anymore. Sent back to the... Oh, that's funny. So you just got all of them? I was just like, yep.
All right then.
Time to cause chaos.
All right. Where to?
Anywhere in here that increases my courage. There's wisdom, imagination, eloquence.
Let's go.
Sure. Aw, man. I totally would have taken those.
This heat is insufferable.
Say there.
At least been like, hey, look, a distraction, then pocketed like 4 or 5 boxes.
This place.
This place.
Want to give it a shot? Sure. What makes a tiny bit of fire in those? Friction. How's an elder kid like you gonna protect the country? Yeah, come on, give us your platform. Black powder. Oh, yeah, right. You didn't have to yell it. I must strive to find and eliminate the reason for society's discontent. Yeah, very noble, but enough of the pretentious hogwash already. I'm tired of hearing it. Awfully vague. Is that the best idea he's got?
All right.
Okay.
Well then.
Anyone I can hang out with now? Also still no. Ismays, I'll probably need another thing. Oh yeah, definitely.
What do you wanna do?
Wrong button.
All right then. Go.
Sure. Recruitment center is just easy. Just turn around. And I'm basically at that one.
Now what am I to do?
Listen all to your next king!
Oh god, I did not like this guy.
I will become king and create a military state for...
Sure.
see.
Croissant by croissant. Let's do it. Why not? Speaking a place one night, speaking a different one the next. Make everyone think I'm a wizard by warping to a place that takes 3 days.
You're not that elder who turned in the Sanctorus.
Right? My dad always told me stories about... My dad was part of the EOD, and he always told me stories about soldiers, like, packing the heads of Strike Anywhere matches in, like, pipes, trying to make rudimentary pipe bombs out of that. And some of them lost their hands. Like, yeah. Note to self, don't do it. They were trying to pack it real tight.
Just as I'd expect of a lesser tribe, frontal siege was beyond you. So instead, you opt for the uncouth tactics of a rear assault.
I mean... Surprise anal.
Your juvenile tricks will have no effect on someone as experienced as I. I will eliminate you here and now.
Listen all to your next
My good people, the dream of the United Kingdom has failed. When I am king, our land shall be reborn under the proven military leadership of the Rosante.
Rosant. I still don't know how I feel like pronouncing that.
What was the United Kingdom actually done for you? Forcing the tribes together was only spurred further skirmishes and tension.
So he's promoting segregation.
Furthermore, the throne and other key positions have been strangled by the Clamar's nepotism. The time for the Rosante to reclaim their pride and independence is at hand. Here, here, Rosante embodies strength. The Rosante represent the very best, like no one ever was.
Yeah, I was right there with you. Like, as an example, granted it might have been like biological warfare. So I ended up going to a shop. I don't think they sell fart spray anymore, but I got that, milk, eggs, and it was like garlic. Put them all in a bottle, shook it up, then taped it to the bottom of one of my old teacher's desks and poked holes in it, so it slowly became more and more rank. So, I didn't like that teacher. I get fidgety, and she'd constantly stop class to be like, stop tapping your foot. Or I'd draw or whatever. I mean, like, the store. I got it from Spencer's. Back in my day. Leonard Asante, surely he jests. Where does that leave the rest of us? Sounds like Rudolph's playing to the fanatics among the Rasante. How should I appeal to them?
Here's what I would do.
We can't let tribal differences define us. I envision a world where everyone stands as one. What? Nothing but idealistic platitudes. You're too young to lead if you can't see that. He's right. How the hell could anyone make it so everyone helps each other? Whatever all that's about. People are free to dream as they please, but I find the boy's dreams more appealing than Rudolph's.
Rude human.
Possible. I refuse to be humbled by an inferior tribe. Aha.
I knew it!
Yeah, there was, you can also do the fart spray thing with AC units in a car. What I did was basically paperclip, rag, douse the rag in it. Or get, like, similar to that fireball thing. Soak the rag in that. Then paperclip it to one of the air vents. Angle it at the person, so whenever they blast AC and or heater, they'll either get cold fart in their face or hot fart in their face. Clean out the little floor block. Yeah, I did the same thing. I collected the milk that the school gave out, the little small cardboard containers, and I did the same exact thing. I just kept everything in my book bag because it was big enough to carry all my shit anyway. And I just left my locker completely untouched. And through the year, I just put more and more of those cardboard milk in there. That was a great debate. You ran circles around the guy. Your ideas struck a chord with the people. They want to give you something to show their support. Yes, give me that
Works for
money.
me.
On your eloquence and imagination.
Now then.
Eloquence was a lot higher than imagination. Too bad it wasn't both equally. Great. I don't want higher eloquence. I want courage. I want to talk to my trauma mama again, damn it.
And the age of a new
Bridget is
king
hot.
draws nearer.
Fight me. Tis the day before Louisa Soiree. Sorry, I accidentally sneezed and skipped the cutscene. Soiree is tomorrow. Like it or not, today's the last day you'll have free time. I'm sorry, what? Take care of anything you need before we infiltrate the Charybdis, or whatever. Fence in our lunchroom. That's funny. One thing that my dad did, which I actually live by his high school right now. He ended up getting sheep, shaved them, and wrote 124 and greased them up and gave them laxatives and released them on prom. Which makes it oh so better, because anytime they tried grabbing them, they squeeze harder to try to actually bring the sheep out. So the sheep would then have the Hershey squirts. And yeah, with everyone dressed up, a lot of people were very mad. I can get Bard in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can it be?
That, and if you see 1, 2, 4, you're likely to be like, where the hell's number 3? Psychological warfare. So since I haven't saved in, God, 5 days only? Jesus. Sorry, I wanted to do a kickflip onto my sword before I talk to you, Barden. Oh, you're here. Glad you're... Well, I'll be frank with you. There's been an incident. Thankfully, nobody died. But they surely could have. And I know that crafty fellow did it. He wouldn't confess even if we backed him into a corner. So I'm thinking of striking him a deal. But, you know, the thing is, I'm not very skilled with negotiating. Don't worry, I'm not either. Be myself, you say? And what, just face the problem head on? Like there's nothing to be afraid of? Just be honest to a fault. It certainly seems a far better thing than working out some plan. I can only be myself after all. Gotta play the hand I was dealt. Many thanks to you, Rido. Won't you come with me?
Thank you, truly.
Thank you for being here. I've made up my mind now. Come on.
Listen to me.
Oh. Oh yeah. Phoenix. Not sure if Loki's asked you or not. Me and him are gonna be playing Castle. What the? Castle Crashers. There you go. Friday at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard. Dare to join. Get a third in on if you have it on PC. Coordinated attacks with. Every stairwell, every bathroom. Well. The most I did to the stairwells was put peanut butter on the bottom side of the handles or the rails. So when people grabbed it, they just got peanut butter on their hands. See, also, for a bit of terrorist attack on my part. So when they're done dicking me around with my finger, I'm going to be making a prosthetic. 3 specifically. One being a brass one. Mostly for like going out, whatever. If I decide to wear it. And attaching that, or not brass, copper. Because I have copper. But melting that down, making a finger, putting that tip on a ring so that I can wear that and have the rest of a finger, basically. The second one is going to be likely polyurethane mix with maybe a bit of polypro so that I can play my instruments. And the third one, I'm going to try to make look as realistic as possible, but have it hollow and fill it up with fake blood. So spirit gum that on. And then if I'm stuck in a conversation and I want to leave, bite that fingertip off, have the blood going everywhere, look at my finger, look back at them and be like, I need to go to the hospital, and just walk away. It legally blind via like an accident or just eyes got that bad? Either way, I'm sorry. I don't want to lose any of my senses. Sight and hearing the most. Those two, no. I don't want to lose those. So yeah, sorry about that, man. Out of nowhere. Oh, geez.
Listen, all you. Someone here set fire to the administration building. We managed to put it out before anyone...
A4? Never heard that before.
Before anyone got hurt. But this is treason. A traitor should be... should come forward immediately. Did you want to become a governor so bad that you would go this far, Sir Gastro?
What?
Surely you don't mean to say that I'm the one behind this.
Who it was.
Oh, I'm not done listening to you and all your denials. Oh, I'm done listening to you and all your denials. Take him away. Sirs, isn't it obvious the fire is Barden's own plot? Yes, Barden. Your own position is safe if you have a scapegoat. How uncharacteristically intelligent of you.
What did you say?
Lean on that. Be like, see? They even called me retarded. I wouldn't have thought this as a plan.
Out of the right. Got...
Yeah, no, that fucking sucks. Yeah, no, very shitty. I'm very sorry about that, man.
Listen to me.
My fellow townspeople, will you go on never questioning this man? Look what's happened to your town under his rule.
Seriously.
Like, there's one time I called out of work. It was as a joke. Whenever I call and I get a supervisor to answer, I always come up with something dumb like, hey, Brian, I can't make it into work. I got anal glaucoma. I just can't see my ass going in today. Other ones are just like, yeah, I'm calling in dead. Just random, slightly unhinged things. Hopefully that solution actually works. Like, there's two things, one of which I can't do at the moment until I get the prosthetic worked out and potential revision surgeries worked out. Music and gaming. If I have those two, I'll be fine. Because gaming is an outlet and music is an outlet. But right now I can't play my instruments because they might take skin from my finger or certain parts, whatever, and try a skin graft on my finger. I'm not entirely sure. But if it does that, the skin needs to be softer. So I can't be like roughing it up on my guitar. And even then, I'd need the prosthetic so things like that don't happen. Like, it's irritating. Worked 45 hours in 3 days. Yeah. There was one day that I worked 26 hours straight. I was so fucking tired. I ended up getting home, going to sleep, sleeping for like 2 hours, knock on my door. Hey, someone hit your car. Like, God fucking damn it. Why the day that I do so much overtime? Like, it sucked. And then I worked again like 4 hours after that. And then after that was done, I went to do the theater job and got even more work. Like, it was an awful day that day. Anyway, guards are treating you like prisoners, spying on you, reporting on you. Is this place your town or theirs? Furthermore, is this man in any way fit to govern?
I suppose we hold a vote and decide once and for all.
Huh?
Vote? Is this where we decide who's governor?
No, I see.
Such a thing can't possibly be done with integrity. I won't allow it. Oh, yes, you will. People should decide. Just like with the king. Well, that fellow is certainly all for it, even though I assume you hate the idea. For myself, I think a vote will speak volumes. It will reveal all here to you. That you are the dangerous one, not I. Shut up, you conniving cur.
Wait.
Stay calm, Barden.
What?
I hear you.
I haven't a choice.
Fine. However, anyone who cheats will have the hell slapped into them.
Am I understood?
You all understand, right? I'm keeping a watchful eye. Don't forget it.
You're a great help indeed.
Yeah, like, with long shifts, I'd prefer to be alone, because then I don't have to deal with some people that I work with that, I'll say are closer to freezing temperatures than room temperature. So I prefer not to work around those people. That, and if I'm alone, I can sing to myself just fine, and no one's like, shut the fuck up. You've been singing the same song for like 2 hours. Like, I know, but it's stuck in my head.
I thank you. I nearly forgot myself back there. I must say, everyone seems so frightened of me. Even the wee ones. I'm even more scared than when they thought I was the phantasm. God, the way they look at me.
Got to say,
Hey, tell me true. Have I erred when it comes to my methods?
I'm leaning towards yes.
But then,
But whatever should I have done instead? I mean, I thought they'd understand my reasons soon enough. I wasn't monitoring them out of contempt. I'll tell you something. I've no choice but to just hope they'll come around. My duty is to protect the Weans from rampant villainy.
Yeah. See, I can't sit at work without people bothering me. So I'll sing quietly to myself while I'm working, but when someone walks up, I'm like, ah, great, you interrupted my song.
Thank you.
Granted, I do a lot of, like, I'll sing some Scar Symmetry. Early days Scar Symmetry. Like Morphogenesis, The Illusionist, Quantum Leaper. When they had Christian Alvestum. Pitch Black Progress, still a great CD. But, yeah, I'll sing that going back and forth with Clean and Gutturals. And Gutturals, I always do the same volume, so there's definitely people that have heard me do it at work. It's like, whatever. Singing I can do quieter, whatever. Because Gutturals would... Actually, I haven't checked it with this mic yet. Gutturals would more so be like,
Sword,
like shit like that. Super fun. Do recommend.
I'll tell you something, I have no choice but to just hope they'll come around. My duty is to protect the Weans from the rampant villainy.
Well then.
Must be another strategy. Let's find one together. Your sincerity is always touching. Thank you so much for being so thoughtful despite having your own business to contend with. Hope I can always count on you for the best advice.
still, though.
The vote will be held soon, by the looks of things. I can't lose. I must protect the town. I say this as your comrade as well. Feel Barden's firm resolve and faith in me. Thank you, Barden.
I wish I had better tidings for you.
Proves chances of escaping from squad battle. Okay. I'm okay with that. Worry not, I became governor by forever striving to fulfill everyone's expectations. And now, that's how it should be. I parted ways with Barden,